amazing top player.
Yeah.
It's like, if you could have just beat me outright in neutral, we could have sped this up a lot, you know?
Yeah, this didn't have to be this long. You could have beat me over there in center stage.
But just so fundamentally sound. So we're gonna see how this goes.
We're gonna get straight into it. Yeah, Cody with the losing record here, but I think a player like Cody takes the L to Morsecode and is hungry for the next shot.
I completely agree. I think he wants to prove that there is no question that he's #1 for this year so far.
Yes. But Morsecode starting out really fast. Cody even missing a tech right there, and a timing read out of the shield as well. I'm seeing Cody implement some of the Samus, anti-Samus stuff. I saw him tech the up tilt. That's an indicator to me that some prep has gone in.
Right, the power shield?
Yeah. Seeing a missile charge and then running up to power shield it, that's fast.
Cody always really impresses me in his how close he plays. I think people are often maybe like slightly unaware of how close and tight he plays and how reactive but in people's face he can play. He can play really quite frustratingly aggressively. And so I think that him, boarding the platforms and trying to play a little bit more passively is testament to how scary Morsecode is to be close to.
And how much adaptation is forced, is necessary from Cody's normal way of playing going into Morsecode. Oh my god. Okay.
Morse looking like a monster right now. Up full stock.
Whoa! Did you see? He did that up B. Number one, Cody super SDI'd it correctly, and then Morsecode edge canceled it. Not only did he edge cancel off the platform, then wave landed back.
Right.
That's real heads up stuff.
No, this is showing why he is without question the best Samus playing Samus today.
Oh yeah, I guess you're. Yeah, of course. Huh?
It has to be.
Yeah.
I don't think plus Samus counts, and even then,
Morsecode's got it. I think Morsecode has even that said.
Yeah, Morsecode also one of those players who's really bringing out every trick in the book. And, we've seen a lot of extender play at this tournament. He's brought it out several times. Like that two-piece missile setup we just saw for the edge guard, really impressive. He's just a super sound player. And not dissimilar to Aklo, very frustrating to play against.
Yeah, and I think much like Aklo's Link, it takes a lot of in order to be using those tricks effectively, you need to be recognizing, having the awareness to see the situations, and then make that decision very quickly to do it as well. Like that missile setup over there on the right side, yes, you set up for the regular missiles, but then once you see that Cody's not giving you that height, then you switch to the honing missiles. That's a very quick adaptation.
Yeah, no, he's very clearly aware. Also doing a great job of CCing Cody. Cody going for a lot of untrue stuff, a couple jabs, a little down tilt, and just getting punished for that. It's hard to overstate how perceptive and locked in and aware a player in Morsecode.
Yes, absolutely. I think, like you were saying, it's okay, maybe you're on the other side of the stage. It feels like you might be sleeping. It might feel like you're low energy, or that you might not be able to react. But then you get in there and they're moving faster.
Right. No, he's very, very flexible. Look at that. Get the extender going again too, sorry. But I'm just always impressed.
You get up close and it's just an incredible player. Yeah. Okay, moving around the platforms, Cody's looking to bait Morsecode into some kind of committal anti-air option. The up zone covers it.
All right, last stock game one.
And Morsecode knows when to keep it simple and clean also.
I mean, with Samus, a lot of the time that's all you can do is just play the fundies, slow things down, play this defensive spacing game, and take your counter hits to the bank.
I've heard a wise Samus once say that all of the edge guards are reads.
Or what, sorry?
All of Samus's edge guards are reads.
Yeah, I can see that.
This is Duck. I think maybe in a crash out moment.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh!
Speaking of reads.
Whoa. That is a smart charge shot. It covers no tech, it covers tech in place, and tech to the right, and roll to the right.
Right, but and almost sealed him out the game there, but missed the down smash.
Oh!
All right, Cody off stage. What's the edge guard?
Forward air. Oh!
Covers the roll out of the corner.
Yeah, that was incredible spacing also. Tries to power shield the missile. Oh! A quick feint from Morsecode says, come at me.
Yeah, look at that. The composure to be playing that game close up. And the rolls are reversed.
I don't know. Was that a jump?
It was not.
He wave landed onto the platform. Dude, to wave land onto the stage against Cody Schwab. Critical miss!
Morsecode flubbing 2 edge guards in a row.
Jumps. Cody, that's what Cody was looking for in the neutral in those earlier stocks, right? Jumping around the platform, wanting Morsecode to like come up and fair him, do some kind of anti-air, and in that last stock, last hit situation, Cody can finally get the bait out because Morsecode is human.
Yeah, I think missing 2 edge guards like that with the down smash and side plat for the first one and then the F smash we just saw right before the end of that game, that rattles anybody. And a lot of the time, that frustration can cause you to have panic options that are exploitable by your opponent.
And Cody, a shark, smells blood in the water, knows when he's gotten away with murder, and when he can get a double homicide right after.
Yeah. Cody always feels like he doesn't know that it's last stock.
That's great. Yeah.
Like he's always just playing Cody. He's always playing Schwab.
That's so well spotted. Yeah. Okay, but a clean edge guard from Morsecode there, and a small little pop-off too. I like to see that. I'm seeing a lot of grapples in between the stocks.
Yeah, well, because he's priming the extender.
Oh, dude, I completely forgot about that.
That's why every time you'll see when he's coming down from the Angel platform, he's zaring.
Yeah.
Because he's getting the extender. We'll probably see it right here.
Yeah.
There you go, extender.
Similar to like a Luigi down being
right.
down from the platform.
Exactly. Gotta get.
Yeah.
Because every stock, you have to do that series of inputs to get the extender, which is like an Easter egg in Melee.
Yeah.
But allows Samus to have the tether grab be homing, so that it can actually reach up onto platforms.
I think Zane would call that like getting the juice. You need the juice.
Dude, it's so effective. It's I was playing Morsecode online the other day, and I was trying to shield drop him Yoshi, and he just like the extender shoots up and grabs me off the platform. I'm like, no, this is my spot, man. It's cheating.
Hey, I'm up here, and this is all I really have, man.
Morsecode being really tricky on these shields. Cody shielding the platform a lot, but getting mixed up, or maybe shield pokes on his way out, and Morsecode getting little openings. And openings in this matchup for Samus can be huge, and it can be quite difficult to close out stocks sometimes against Samus.
Wow, did you see that SDI too, right? Like Cody obviously is so good at confirming, but at the defensive play from Morsecode is just making it so tricky.
Yeah, really cool setup we just saw from Morsecode too. With the he did a bomb on shield, which and then red Cody jumping out of shield with a nair. Really cool set play. Yeah,
and I think I like to see Morsecode like create those pressure options. Wow, up tilt, wave dash back up. There's the dare. Like create those pressure situations instead of letting Cody come to him.
Right. I know he's such a fluid player. Also, like as defensive as he is, having those moments where you can take the initiative and stuff, because it forces your opponent to be a little more ambiguous, right? They have to keep guessing.
You represent way more options, and it makes both sides of it more potent.
Right, people, even if you mostly want to play rock and paper, they need to know that you
also have scissors. You still have scissors in the bank. Yeah. And from what we were saying earlier in the set, I think maybe that Morsecode is making these options because it's not been as much Cody approaching where I'm seeing the high-level interactions. It's actually how Cody is baiting Morsecode into the air.
I agree. Cody's been playing the platforms a ton both of these games.
Yes.
It's a good observation.
And so, like, I think Morsecode seeing that goes, okay, I've got to make my own situations. I'm not, like, getting Cody to fall for a lot of these. And so, like, I've got to pull my own tricks, and then seeing them work on Cody or not is where the play is happening.
I completely agree. I think it's... Yeah, I mean, Fox, as the faster character, does get to dictate the pace and where those engagements are. And so, that's cool.
And then it's up for the Samus to perform, and it's cool to see Morsecode, like, show up. Like, these are cool gambits right now.
No, I agree. This is very, very dynamic and fluid Fox Samus.
Yeah.
I mean, especially for any matchup, but especially for Fox Samus.
Yeah, and it looks like it's not like strategically one is overwhelming the other. They're coming out of this like both taking damage. A lot of the times they'll reach for each other and lose.
Yeah, no, but those are the risks you have to take in a matchup like this, right? Fox has to figure out a way to open Samus up. Samus has to figure out a way to catch Fox. So you gotta risk it somehow.
And I think the need for Morsecode to catch a lot more, like he's putting himself in more vulnerable situations. I think that's why you're seeing so much more upbeat this game.
That's probably right. That's one way to lose the game.
Matt, you were talking about how Cody he's very clean in tournament. I heard that and I registered that as exactly true because whenever I see Cody mess up, I remember.
Yeah, they're so few and far between.
You're like, oh, he does bleed.
It's shocking.
Yes.
I know.
I'm thinking, of course, don't park against Moki. Air dodge off the stage, right?
Like, the accidental Taraki.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Game 5 last stock.
Because sometimes it'll happen, and you know, you sit your butt down and listen. Oh, nice! Wow, lots of damage off of Samus.
Yeah, this is a stage that can be brutal for Samus, right? You don't have any platform mobility. It's gonna be impossible to come down.
Yeah, the juggle is crazy. You don't have like your up B gets severely nerfed without the platforms, and then on a lot of the stages you have the like missile tech with Battlefield and Stadium to like get those missiles out more. Like it just makes Samus into much more of a normal character.
Right, and it also plays into the strengths of Fox in this matchup, which are just the speed and the ability to dictate those terms of engagement. Right?
Yeah.
It says, I don't want to play right now. You have a move out, so let's play in a quarter second.
I'll back off.
You know?
I'll back off, and we're gonna keep you in the same like area in terms of battle conditions. We're not changing to
two.
Yeah,
very uncharacteristic.
We're not changing to like platforms or anything. We're not like having to problem solve in these weirder situations positionally. It's all the same on FD.
Right, you're simplifying the game plan, and Cody is a lover of game plan, right? He is very procedural and disciplined in the way he approaches neutral, I feel. Very reactive, very in your face, but using that as an opportunity to respond very safely to your opponent's options.
Each little thing. And I think not only that, but labbing on the punish. When I saw him, people going crazy for the Schwab. When I saw he killed Morsecode at like 106, I was like, oh, he knows.
Oh, absolutely. Cody is a studier and a labber and a refiner and min-maxer, I would say.
Absolutely. But what is interesting to me is that it doesn't turn him into a robot. It turns him into a more trained bloodhound.
That's a good way to put it.
You know?
Yeah.
Right? Like he's got the savage energy about it, but it's informed, you know, by the preparation. Oh, there's the classic.
Yeah.
Have you seen the video of a fox naring into like a Pitora Samus to Pompeii by Bastille?
No, I haven't.
But if you close your eyes, and then you just get hit by the bounce pad.
Oh, you get echoes of that.
I'll send that to you. But that's the day one. So it can still happen to Cody. Cody just like Flub is the ledge. Oh my gosh, we both Cody too. We're like, damn, that's
crazy tech.
Oh my god,
that was insane.
Oh my god. So he hit the tech on that, and then what was that? Like a waveland back onto stage?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
What the hell?
That's what it takes, man. I guess that's the top layer diff, right?
Freaks.
Freaks. The name of the game today. Okay, what's the edge guard?
Oh, nice up B height from Cody, but Morsecode stays on it. Going high.
Man, Cody has the best recoveries in the business.
Yeah.
So impossible to keep him off stage sometimes.
I've been looking at it lately. You know what? What I think it is, the most important part is the charge location. It's not necessarily about the angles, but it's like the distance that he chooses and the height that he chooses to actually charge it.
Right. That's a great observation because you don't want to be directly horizontal from Samus because, of course, all the projectiles are going to hit you and you're going to lose your stock. And Morsecode very wisely using those the homing missiles in order to try and
just set up for an easier edge guard.
Right.
You're not trying to finish one, you're just trying to make a better one.
Right, because they're pretty bad. Because those missiles are only going to give Cody another chance to recover.
Yeah.
But
if you get him below the stage, it cuts off like 20% of the recoveries. You know, Morsecode is content to like just take the smaller advantage.
Right, and though he does have amazing wall taps, as we just saw.
That's true.
But the other thing is I think that Morsecode has just been dropping a lot of these critical edge guard spots. Ooh, that's big.
Yeah, Cody's starting to run away with it now. I think you're right in saying that Morsecode is getting caught off guard a bit more than he was in game 1.
Yeah, and he's also, for sure he is. And he's just missing the timings on these falling like smash attacks. Cody going high and then managing to land without getting down smash or smash by Mors. Yeah. Really making like closing out those stocks is so essential.
Yes, and I think what you were saying, like with the way the projectiles cut off the recovery, these really high up these make it so ambiguous, represent so many different angles.
You got it.
And also just avoid, like Samus just can't get up there.
Yeah, not at all. Samus very slow, very floaty jump.
Yeah.
And risky to go up too, because if you miss, then you are yourself a sitting duck in the
floating.
air.
Your ball speed is so slow.
Miserable slow. Rat Monster crowd.
Is Rat... Rap Monster, okay, we're hearing a huge crowd right now. Rap Monster just beat Slug.
So that's Slug, Crudo, and Preeminent in one run?
I'm disgusted.
What the GOAT among GOATs.
I think, is Rap Monster then playing for winner side of top 8 next set? Okay, we'll get to that. We'll get to that, because right now, Cody Schwab is on the verge of defeating the Demon, but Morsecode, I think, hasn't been too broken. He hasn't been broken too hard over those last games that I think it's foregone.
No, this is very doable. I mean, it's even. This is even. And we could absolutely go into Game 5. The FD counter pick, the only truly disastrous and unfeasible.
The hard one is FD.
Yeah, we've already done it, right?
Yeah, out of the way.
Yeah,
out of the way.
So
I think so. I think so. Stadium's pretty good with the missiles, even though the ceiling's low.
It's yeah, but you still have options,
Yeah.
and who knows how the transformation.
And the transformation and the lip.
Yeah.
You know, the edge guard helps the edge guards. And I think seeing Morsecode die as like with Cody at 0, this is a comeback. It's even after that.
Yeah, no, this is still very much possible for Morsecode.
Ooh, okay, follows Cody's DI. You can see now the uppy isn't just about escaping. Now he's looking to track where Cody is SDI.
Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of awareness and adaptation that you only see from players of this caliber.
Yeah, and I think Cody is making Morsecode play this good. You know, when you're like, okay, you're not gonna fall on me. I'm not finding my regular openings. Oh, then I have to turn these moments where I feel really weak into conversion moments.
Yeah.
Finding it.
I mean, I love seeing somebody have to rise to meet the occasion in competition.
Yeah.
But
the clash is what's most exciting.
Yeah, and there is no bar higher than the best player of the year so far.
Who's been prepping for you? Imagine the best player in the world is very bloodthirsty for your blood.
This is a scary place, but Morse looking composed. Got, you know, a bit of a deficit here, but still got options.
Yeah, and the percent doesn't matter too much just yet.
No,
but
31 is not going to be a ooh.
Cody's looking to put some safety stuff on. We see one laser.
Oh. Barely missing.
Overextends. Cody playing really composed right now. 71. This is big. That's it? No. Okay.
Close though. I think Cody probably thought so too. But very scary spot to be in.
Reach. Oh, that's the there. The preparation. That's the juice.
All set. Been talking about that. Finally get to see one.
Foreshadowing.
All right. Another upbeat of shield. 105 though. I mean, up smash obviously going to kill here.
Yeah. Oh, a roll out from Morsecode. That
not going to do it
still
either.
With it. Wow. But this, I know, like Morsecode can do it. Of course, it's Fox Samus, but this is really grim.
Such an uphill battle.
Where's Morsecode finding the confirm? It feels like he swung like 8 times. And it's only off of just enough launcher.
118. We saw up air's going to kill, up smash going to kill. We're probably approaching up tilt, but can we get one big one from Morse to take us to a Game 5?
Hard back air even in some parts of the stage. Oh my god, crouch canceling at 118 is him. Almost died there. I think if he bombed, he actually dies.
Probably. So sometimes your moves can push you into the blast zone if you're close to it.
Yeah, and the special moves. The B move sucks you in.
Right. Go for the Hail Mary.
Yeah, look for a knockdown. A knockdown would be huge here. Oh, crazy DI on the jab gets behind him.
Man, the confidence here.
Oh my. Let's go.
Big pop-off from the Schwab.
Oh my god.
Schwabbing his way through winner's bracket.
You can tell he's tense. He sensed that last stock.
Man, people want to win this one. This is, emotions are high.
Yes, I'm feeling the claws are out right now.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, okay, and now we can talk about it. Rap Monster beating Slug?
Beating Crudo, Slug,
Preeminent.
And Preeminent, which means that Rap Monster goes on to play.
Oh, I'll have to look. Oh, actually, let's take a look at these.
I'm very curious. Oh, the replays here.
Yeah.
There, I mean, there were a lot of really great moments from this set. I think Morsecode doing a great job in these landing moments to be really ambiguous, like we saw in that previous. Trying to get Cody falling in front of him. And that, really solid edge guard. I just am so impressed by Morsecode's ability to take a character that personally I don't think is that good. Frustrating, slow, frustrating, but not a top tier by any stretch, and making it look so viable against the best player in the world.
It takes Cody doing instant transmission DI and stuff to stuff that we're not seeing anywhere else in the world outside of this set in order to take Morsecode down. Yeah. And like what you were saying with those little mix-ups, where there was like tiny little cross-ups and those close matchup interactions, Cody was doing crazy stuff like just DIing the jab so he was behind. Like tiny, tiny little optimizations that make this so much harder for Samus.
Yeah, this is it's
Yeah, that's Morse code jumping.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah.
Bit of a missed angle there.
Yeah. Okay. I did notice game 1, Cody was trying to make the ground work. He was trying to make a little bit of drill happen. Actually, that was literally, I think, the first move that Cody did was like a first like hit or two of drill. And then, oh, nice. Let's go, Mike. Good call on the multi-shine. But then starts playing the platforms, and you pretty much never see him play that close for that long anymore. Oh my god, disgusting. Disgusting.
Like, so disgusting. Those are those moments where I wonder, like, I trust the top players to do that, but that's the kind of thing that you do accidentally in one friendly at like 1:30 in the morning, and it's like, I'm the best player in the world. I didn't mean to do any of that.
Oh, I got it like that?
Yeah.
It's somewhere in there?
Yeah, somewhere deep in your soul.
Are you someone who's, do you pretend it's on purpose?
To the other person?
Yeah, you tell them. Okay, of course.
You don't show your hand.
There's some people who are like, they're humble. They're like nice about it.
Yeah.
Me, I'm taking that.
Yeah, but that's no fun, especially if you're playing your friend.
I know.
You gotta let them know.
Actually, most fun for me is keeping it ambiguous. Being like, I don't know.
We'll
see.
That's good.
We'll see. Cody made it very ambiguous in all of these different situations, like making it look like he was really weak, and even showing that maybe Morse code could get the confirm on a lot of these things, on a lot of these extensions. But Cody was, there's another one, yeah. With all of these little interactions, brings Morse code a little bit deeper into the cookie jar, and then he gets trapped.
Yeah, it's really impressive stuff.
Yeah.
Eric, I got a question for you.
Yeah.